Welcome to my very early metagame thoughts for this. Now, I have a whole tier list made for this format. If you guys want that, of course, show me some love on this video. Every like makes me want to post that video even more. And of course, my friend Ethan Schwarten still has Ignition Assault boxes available. If you guys are interested in getting those shipped at the lowest price. If you're outside the USA, I'm sure he can work with you on shipping, but I'm just saying, so reach out to me on Facebook, mcole40, and I will direct you in the right direction to get that best deal. So, but without further ado, let's dig on into this early metagame talk, shall we? Alright, so I'm not going to put little thumbnails or things on this because this is going to be just straight talk and a whole bunch of random thoughts. And if I miss something, sorry. Alright, like, I don't script these videos. These are all off the top of my head. I think I might have like 5 little pointer notes written somewhere. But okay. So, Burning Abyss, it's there. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the video. So, yeah, BA is there. BA, Farfa's hyping it. I mean, it's a good deck. Block BA, I've seen it. It's done stuff. Like, I don't know enough about Block BA to compliment much more on it, but deck is still very much there. Now, the big horse in the room is Orcust right now. Now, so many people are like, oh, Orcust is dead. You know, this deck is bad. No, Orcust is not. Don't let my playtesting videos where we misplayed Scrap Recycler horribly, you know, tell you guys any different. But Dingrisu with the quick play rank up magic spell card into VFD during the opponent's turn? That's pretty good, right? It's almost like bringing back the stupid rank up magic spell card on the opponent's turn was a bad thing. Now, there's a lot of hype right now around VFD and the DDD monster, Kali King Yuga, right now, because denying your opponent the chance to play the game is great. Spirals, for example, slap 2 of the little master plans together, make the fresh exceed 7, which is... I'm seeing a lot of Draco Sack right now, actually. But you slap 2 of those bad boys together, get yourself Kali King Yuga on the opponent's turn. Now, I don't think this is consistent at all in the Spiral deck, unless you're playing like the Warrior package, where you're, you know, wanting to play the whole stupid gloves and stuff. But I don't think that's the best. Now, over here in Orcust, where you play the whole Warrior Toolbox package with Isolde, don't be surprised in like 3 weeks when I'm already making the video being like, Isolde needs to be banned. Alright, I'm just saying, it wouldn't shock me in the near future here if we see Isolde come back up on the target list, because the problem was we went so high in the power ceiling that we just knocked out and went back down to the level that we were a year ago. We did reset the metagame, yes, but right now the problem is that, well, Kali King Yuga, we made more problems. The thing that they didn't realize was, yes, we took out the meta decks. We effectively killed Striker, and we literally killed Thunder. But the problem now has become, unfortunately, Solid and Orcust still alive. Orcust can still do everything that it once did. Yeah, it's not as consistent with Heart being gone. I know. The deck's supposed to be dead, Robbie. No. Deck is still very much there, especially now that you can rank up. It became an engine. Now you just go back to seeing, instead of, you know, the pure dominant build, you now see it being spliced as a tech engine. Once again, it's like we went back to where we were, and now with the rank up magic BS, deck is going to be there. Now, I jump on over here to Solid. Yes, Mirage Dalio is gone. Now, the majority of the Solid committee, or community committee, the Solid player, the head of the committee is Dublessin. Let's be honest here. But when you look at this deck, yeah, you can still do the same thing. Danger Solid comes to mind as one of the better alternatives. There's also somebody out there that was like, oh, you could play Horse Prince in the deck. Ain't nobody gonna play Horse Prince in the deck. Alright, let's be honest here. Alright. The deck's opening plays are not as solid as they once were, unfortunately. But let's call it what it is. You're still there. You're still one of the better decks. Like, they did the correct amount of management that they needed to do for this. Should have still banned Babel. But Triple AD Debug, that's it's an interesting one. Now, Striker is a dead pile of doo-doo now. I guess you could still play like there can only be one turbo with like Hayate and just sit on it, but like you don't have engage to get your resources back anymore, so that deck's dead. All right, cool. Thunder, there's a Titan turbo list that people were talking about. It's cheesy. The rest of the deck is still intact, but I don't know. If you just want to play Titan turbo, I guess for what it's worth, it's cool. But outside of that, like you're doing what every other deck does, but other decks do it better. So those are the big ones that died. Now, besides Orca Solid, BA, the other big one is Spiral right now. Oh, welcome back, Spiral. We literally predicted this off of the last list. Everybody was like, oh yeah, they're going to give back Spiral stuff. No, they didn't give a single damn thing back to Spiral. But the TCG is already cooking stuff in the back room. Perform a Popper Upper, the stupid card. Take 4K to draw 3, discard 3. Discard 3, draw 3 first. The card is really good. I've got a lot of people that are... There's like combo Spiral and there's like the actual like more basic standard variant going around right now. Players are trying multiple things. It's good to see this level of experimentation. There's already massive theory going on of do you hold the sleeper and then go through with it to the next turn in case your opponent manages to break your board with Sphere Mount, and talk about people dropping Trigate because the board doesn't come up all that much. There are a lot of things going on. Like the amount of micromanaging right now that I'm hearing from Spiral. Spiral will be sitting at the dinner table as one of the best decks this format. Yes, the deck is very fragile. We'll probably see DD Crow return to counter and Orchest. Quite honestly, Crow's probably going to be the hand trap of the format. Because, it's DD Crow. Like, Crow's good against Gazelle's drop. It's good against anything Orchest related. It's literally the MVP against Spiral, unless Spiral's got the trap down and they're activating Big Red. You force them to chain the trap when you go to Crow. They can play around it very easily, but the problem that we find here is you're in a very tight rope place for this. True Draco, still alive. That shouldn't surprise anybody. It's not True Draco anymore. It's Border Stun, literally. You still got Pot of Extrav. Like, the deck is still there. Like, did people forget about this? Now, Geist, everybody was their immediate go-to. Everybody was like, oh my god, Geist is bonkers this format. Like, this deck is crazy. I don't think it's as good as people think it is. It's not like it's not like the king of tier 1. Like, the deck is very good, don't get me wrong, but it's like lower tier 1 per se, as opposed to, your higher up version. So I'm not saying that like, yeah, go Altergeist. Yeah, it's the best deck of the format. I think it's one of the better ones. Alright, now don't miscue that and be like, oh, Robbie's saying Geist is terrible. No, I'm just saying that I think there are better options out there to really explore right now. That was also giant ballpark shenanigans with the little slip. We'll talk about that more once we get to Ignition Assault. Ignition Assault also gives us Lightning Storm or Raigeki Storm. We also get... Oh, man. Mark my words. Hopefully here. Somebody will break the Pirate Archetype. Arg. I really think that the Pirate Archetype has potential. We need more cards for it. Oh, 100%. But it'll be there. And it'll be pretty rough. Also, I'm just going down my tier list in my head. Mermails? Watch out for that deck. Water in general always seems to kind of show up in weird things. Same thing with Pendulums. Triff did well this weekend with the list, and I'll go ahead and post. I'm sure everybody's seen it for 17 times already. But when I go to pull up new deck profiles and things later this week, Triff asked me to go ahead and share it with everybody. So I will do just that for everybody else. Outside of that, having knocked down the power scaling in the format, I think that we're still in a very diverse format. Magical Musket's a very good rogue deck. Pendulum's very rogue. But there will be an underlying issue with the rank up magic, I feel, that's going to just cause problems for this format. So, give or take, we'll see where things go here. It's looking very promising for the most part. Still shocked that they hit Engage, but you know, that's hindsight's 50-50 on that. Like, if we wanted to keep the format the way it was, because there's nothing else coming, we keep Engage and keep the format. But because there was nothing else, they wanted to diversify our game. I get it. I do. Alright guys, what do you think about what's to come? Just early format thoughts, please. So comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Well guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanColt40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.